Welcome everyone to this video, Who's the Ghost? Um, and in this video we will find out who's haunting you. I'm Sabina and my channel is called Sabinasspiritreadings. So take your time and choose a crystal or a pile of cards that you feel drawn to. And when you do this, focus in your mind on who's haunting you. That's what the cards will answer. Who is haunting you? And this is pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is a Lapis Lazuli stone, a rose quartz, Anyolit or Anyolit, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Lepidolit or Lepidolite, golden healer. No, I'm sorry. This is an amethyst, and this is the golden healer, and this is the Lepidolite. And first off, we will start with a card, an oracle card from this deck, Angels and Ancestors by Carl Gray, that will answer who is haunting you. And then for a little bit of more information about who is haunting you, we will have an oracle deck from the 22 Archangels oracle deck by Carl Gray. And lastly, we will have a card that will answer why they are haunting you. Why is this ghost haunting you? And Ganesha will answer that for you. And after these oracle cards, we will get some help from Doreen Virtue's Butterfly Oracle card deck. And we will draw 3 cards that will tell us more about what kind of life they had when they were alive. And this will tell us a little bit more about the ghosts, what was important to them. Something that you can recognize them by. And lastly, we will use tarot to get some messages from them. What do they want to tell you? What message does this ghost have for you? And if you think you're haunted by multiple ghosts, you can choose multiple piles. They're all quite different. I'm recording this intro after I've gone through all the piles. So it could be that you have multiple ghosts haunting you, but start with just one, I would say. Yeah, so go ahead and choose a crystal or a pile, and I'll see you in the pile that you chose. Okay. Welcome, pile 1. You chose the Lapis Lazuli, which is about divine communication. So let's begin and see what the ghost that is haunting you can tell you about itself. So we'll start with who is haunting pile number 1. Let's see who it is. Water Guardian, and it might be a female, someone who's in touch with their emotions. Let me have a look. Yes, so let's see what else we can find out about your ghost. Oops. So this card will be additional information about the personality or looks. Okay, we have Haniel, embraced by love. And let me read that. Down there, let love reach where it has never reached before. So I feel like this is a loved one, someone who has a lot of love for you. a female, probably. Yes, there are a lot of female energy. Someone who's in touch with their emotions and gave a lot of love and showed a lot of love. So I'm actually getting like mother figure or big sister figure, maybe even an aunt or a dear friend who I feel like they were a bit older than you. Okay, so let's have a look at the last card. These are the oracle cards that we will have at first, and then we'll have some more. So this is not everything. Okay, so this Ganesha card will tell you why this ghost is haunting you. Okay, reflection. Interesting. So this could mean that they are reflecting you in some kind of way, your situation, your life right now, or the emotions you have at the moment. This could also be a reason for you. This haunting could be a reason for you to reflect upon your life, upon yourself, upon your behavior, and perhaps especially on your emotions, and especially about love and how you perceive love, how you give love, how you accept love. Yes, I feel a strong female presence here, a very loving presence. And they come forward as quite young, but for some of you, it could be like a grandmother as well. Yes, for a few of you. Okay, so let's get into the Butterfly Oracle by Doreen Virtue. And these oracle cards will give us additional information about the ghost, what kind of life the ghost had. So we'll draw 3 cards. Okay, let's see. This one. Is it 2? Yes. Okay, they're stuck together. So 3 cards that will act as additional information about the life of this ghost, this female ghost spirit. New exercise program. Okay, that's interesting. Let's turn them all before we get into finances and parental care. Okay, so again, this very motherly essence, energy, motherly figure, a mother figure. That's what I'm getting somehow. It could also be like a dear friend or a sister, but someone with like a mothering energy. And in their life or before they died, they might have gone through or started a new exercise program. And this, I'm getting that could have worked with finances, like, yeah, that could have been about their work actually. Or, of course, the exercise program could also be that, like a coach or something like that. But I feel like the finances could be about their work, that they worked with finances, with money. Of course, all of these could be about their work. They can be interpreted as their profession, but I feel like the finances is mostly that. But for some of you, it could be that either they felt they had everything under control or that they were lacking. It depends. It could differ for everyone. But these cards should help you understand a bit more who this ghost is, or is still, but who they were in the last life. Okay. So let's continue with the tarot cards. And let's get... Should we get a message from them? What kind of message do they want to bring to you? Why are they haunting you? What message do they have? What message do they have for you? Okay. They were all... Okay. Okay. I feel like you are stressed out. Very stressed out. You can't rest. You're blinded by all your thoughts. You have very little energy left to deal with things, to defend yourself. So this is like a really that trying to wake you up in a way, trying to make you take some rest, well-deserved rest, draw in your energy. Like, yeah, you need some rest. That's what I'm getting from this. And also, this could be about facing your fears also a bit. Yeah, but you need to calm down in order to gain more clarity. Yes, you need to calm down. That's the message I'm getting. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that they can tell about themselves or anything else they want to mention. Something else they want to mention before. This is the last. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, grounding and stability. Get your shit together and remember to celebrate the little things in life. Remember to be positive, to think positively. Yes, to celebrate every single day because you're alive and you get to live life. This is also about being grateful, about sharing your love and accepting love. Spend time with children to really experience the true essence of love. Maybe do things that you used to do when you were a child. Things that will bring you happiness. And look at the world with wonder. Look at the world through the eyes of a child. Give freely of yourself and your love. Share your emotions. Open your heart to another person to share what you're feeling. And all of this will give you clarity and a sense of peace, a peaceful mind. You'll feel like you're really on top of the world, like you have everything together, especially with your mind, like you're more like your psychology. No, is it called that? Psychology. Oh my God, that word. Like, okay, let's not use that word. Uh, you will feel like you have everything together concerning your thoughts. Psychological, no. Mental health, that's the word I'm searching for. Yes. So, yes, get your like physical life in order, and this is about finances, home life, um, food, exercise, being out in nature, like getting sun and fresh air, exercise, proper food, good food, healthy food, and being able to spend your money wisely. And also like having a job that you like doing or like go into. Yes, and remember to celebrate life. Do things you love to heighten that love and high energy, and that will bring you mental clarity and mental stability. That is what your ghost wants to tell you. Okay, thank you, Pile 1, for listening to this reading. Subscribe, like, and comment. Welcome, Pile 2. These cards will tell you about your ghost. We'll start with 3 oracle cards, and then we'll move on to the butterfly oracle, and for last we'll take tarot cards. So you chose the rose quartz, which is about love and opening the heart, regulating your emotions. Okay, let's see. So who is haunting pile 2? Heart guardian. Wow. Love and let yourself be loved. And this card will tell us additional information about the ghost's appearance or personality. Daniel, divine discernment. Trust in the messages within. They are divinely guided. Interesting. This could actually be someone's name or similar name. So we have mixed energies. For some of you it could be a female, and for some of you it could be a male ghost. Or it could be two, a couple that is haunting you. Yes. Let's see why they are haunting you. Why are they haunting pile 2? Enlightenment. Interesting. So they are trying to... Okay, I'm getting that perhaps you are sensitive to ghosts, and they're trying to help you reach enlightenment, reach spiritual ascension. Or this, yes, I'm almost feeling that there are 2 ghosts. Yeah. Sorry, I got interrupted. But as I was saying, I believe this to be a couple that is trying to either wake you up to a spiritual awakening or get you into spirituality, or help you reach enlightenment, help you reach spiritual ascension. Okay, so if it's well, I think they're both. If it's one person and if it's two ghosts, they're both very connected to their heart and acting upon their heart and the truth of their heart. Like I feel like they would be very warm, but also very open, very forward. Um, what is it called? Like being really direct with the words, not manipulating or saying white lies or something like that. They would be very open with how they feel and with their actions. Uh, their actions would be aligned with their heart and with their truth. That's what I feel from this couple. Or if it's one person, then it's a person who has the masculine and feminine energies very balanced and who speaks and acts from their heart, from their own truth. Okay, let's move on to the Butterfly Oracle deck. And we're gonna draw 3 cards. Okay, so to get some further information about who this or these ghosts were when they lived. So, pile two's ghost. What can you tell me about your life? What can you tell me about your life so that pile two will be able to recognize you? Oh, okay, we got 2 together. I'll take it. So we have windfall and finances. I feel like those two go together quite well. And spiritual growth and get some rest. Okay, I feel like these finances and windfall might have helped them to get some rest. Uh, and spiritual growth. Yes, I felt it already before that I think this person or this couple that is coming through is interested interested in spirituality when they lived. And they might have had, at least towards the end, a lot of money, a lot of things to be grateful for, a lot of abundance in their life. It doesn't have to be about money, the windfall. It could be about having a lot of close connections, children, grandchildren, um, or being able to do what they love. And then get some rest. It could be connected to finances and the windfall. I feel like it's somehow like you get the rest, you get what's left, you get extra money, something, maybe a house, either from this couple or this person, or they got it from someone. They earned it, or it's more like what is it called? Well, you know, when someone dies and they write in their will that they will inherit Yes, like it feels like they've inherited something to do with maybe a house or some kind of abundance. And they were interested in spirituality. And they might have, when you knew them, it feels probably when you knew them, they did have a lot of money or felt like they had enough to do the things they wanted to do. Perhaps do some spiritual things and things that would help them to relax. This get some rest could also be about their death or like last years of their lives. It could have been bedridden, somehow incapable of moving around too much, or they could just have been taking it easier the last couple of years that they were alive. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a disease or sickness. It could just be that they naturally wanted to take it easier when they got older and perhaps focus more on their spiritual growth and enjoying everything they can because of this windfall of finances that they had. Okay, let's move on to the tarot cards and see if they have a message for you. Okay, what message does Ghost 2 have for pile 2? What message does... I feel like it should be that way. What message does Ghost 2 have for pile 2? Okay. I also feel like showing the bottom of the deck. I don't think it will fit. But you see it's the Ten of Swords. Okay, so let's begin then. Okay, message for you. Interesting. Let's see if we can make it all fit. Okay. What am I getting here? I feel like there's something about stress, yes. Like you need to relax. But Ten of Swords could also be a bit about healing, and the world is about completion and can be about healing, I guess. So there's a red thread here about healing, I feel like. I think you need to slow down a bit and go inwards. To like find balance, and the world and the wheel of time. No, it's not wheel of time. Wheel of, what is it called in English? Whatever. Wheel of Fortune. That's the word for it. Wheel of Fortune. And the world is they mirror each other in a way. So this could be about cycles, either surrendering to cycles, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. It could be about following the moon or your own cycle if you're a female, or following the cycles of the seasons, or age came to me all of a sudden, like following the cycles of your age. I'm sorry, there's some kids screaming outside. I don't know if you can hear it. I hope not. So I think this is a message of you relaxing, going inwards, healing, and follow it. Try to find out what following cycles mean to you. And there's also like a hopeful message here. I feel like that although it might feel like you're going through a lot of pain and discomfort, that's what healing is all about. You need to feel the pain in order to really heal on a deep level. And when you've gone through that pain of the Ten of Swords, you will be able to go out into the world renewed, refreshed, and with new eyes, with a new mindset. And you will be able to eventually make the wheel of fortune spin in your favor. So I think they're trying to say that there is hope. You just have to go through a bit of pain for now, but you will be much stronger when it's over, and you will be much luckier uh, and more secure with yourself, and more secure with your divine connections, I think. All right. Should we take one last message if there's anything else that they want to tell you? Let's see, one last. Okay, this one. I don't know if it's one of the cards we just had, but and this one. Okay, let's see. Goes to what do you want to tell pile 2? Okay, so this is about balance. Yes. Two, uh, two cards. How should I say that? There's 2 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. Um, yeah, so find balance. Find balance within yourself and without. Uh, yes, and balance your energy, balance your finances, your security. Like it's really about grounding yourself here and gaining energy from that grounding to be able to go out into the world, to be able to expand your visions, your abilities, your talents, to expand yourself, to expand your environment, to expand your connections. You need to ground yourself, balance yourself, heal yourself to later then be able to go out into the world stronger than ever before. Okay, I think that's what they wanted to tell you. So here they are again. ghost number 2 and pile number 2, thank you so much for listening to this reading. Subscribe, comment, like this video. Thank you so much. Welcome, pile 3. You chose the Anyolit stone crystal, and it's both grounding and focused on the heart. So let's see who is haunting pile 3. Earth Guardian. Oh, I like it. It's the stone color. Yeah, it's really matching. Let's see what it says. Stay rooted and grounded. We'll look at all the cards and then we'll do an interpretation, a deeper interpretation. And this card will be additional information about your ghost's personality or looks. Raphael, wow, really healing energy here. Clarity of vision. Be willing to see things differently to initiate healing and experience wholeness. So, male energy here, a very healing energy, grounded, but also in the heart, just like the stone you chose. Okay, let's see why they are haunting you. Why is this ghost haunting pile 3? Courage. They're here to give you courage, to encourage your courage. You're being courageous. Okay, and courage comes from the heart. The word courage comes from the French word cœur, maybe. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's the word for the heart. So interesting. So this is a very, very healing energy. It might even feel otherworldly, but I was specific about these spirits being ghosts. And with ghosts, I mean people, or like spirits that have been people, that have had an actual life on Earth as a human being. So it is someone, a male. It could be, no, I'm getting like it's more like a brother. It's more like a brother energy than a father or a grandfather figure. It could also be a friend. This is more like a brother or friend energy. Yes, someone on the same level as you. Someone who lived with their heart open and was really able to expand that heart, or like that, the energy of the heart chakra, like spreading healing wherever they went. That's the vision I'm getting. It might sound a bit weird, but it's like this person had an aura around them that made everyone happy or elevated somehow. It raised them up. It was someone who had a clear vision of their life, a clear vision of how life should be lived and how to treat people. They felt very grounded and connected to nature, but still not closed off in any way. They were open to connection with other people and open. They lived with an open heart. an incredibly strong and beautiful soul. Wow. Okay, let's move on to the butterfly oracle cards and see what more they can tell us about their life, so you'll be able to know who it is. Okay, so what can ghost number 3 tell us about their life? What can ghost number 3 tell us about their life? I'll take 3 cards. What can ghost number 3 tell us about their life? So pile 3 know who it is. What can ghost 3 tell us about their life? Welcome the new. Parental care. Okay. Relationship dynamics. Interesting. Parental care. With parental care, it gives me the feeling that this could be a father, but maybe not your father. Or there could have been someone who still lived with their parents when they died. Or for like a great part of their life. They might not have lived that long, actually. Relationship dynamics, that's when I think about siblings, really. And it also feels like he would have been someone who connected people. He had a lot of connections and were able to connect people together. Maybe he connected you to someone important in your life today. And I feel like he would have been dealing with a lot of relationship dynamics. So this could also be about his work, what he worked with. Parental care could also be about him taking care of a parent or taking care of elder people. And welcome the new. I feel like that was his personality. He was very welcoming of everyone and everything. Very open. Yes, this feels like someone who connected with people and connected people together. A very open personality. Parental care. Yeah, it could be that for some of you this is about him taking care of elder people or his mother or father, and for some of you this could be about him being with his parents, living with his parents for a long time. Or it could be both for some of you. Interesting. Okay, let's move on to the tarot cards and see what message ghost number 3 wants to tell you. Okay, what message does ghost number 3 have for pile 3? What message does ghost 3 have for pile 3? What message does ghost 3 have for pile 3? Oh, I feel like no. Okay, we need to stop at some point. Just 2 more. Because they won't fit. Okay. Very male energy here. Even more male energy. Okay, however, and then this. Okay, death card. Interesting, interesting. I'll put it like that. A lot of male energy here, like, okay, what is this all about? Let's try to find something to focus on. So, Knight of Wands. He's going away here from the Nine of Cups. And the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So what is the message here? Welcome the new, perhaps. Embrace death. Well, not literal death, but embrace a mindset that will open you up more to new opportunities. This is about getting out of your comfort zone, opening up more, be more like him. I got that also like from the first cards about the courage. He felt like a very heart-centered person, and he wants you to be that as well, and have the courage to connect with people and open up with people and be open for connection with other people. I feel like these cards are perhaps solidifying that message, to be open to change your mindset. And you can start with your friends, or with gaining new friends. And there is a lot of male energy here. So this message could be about really taking action, not being in your head too much, like actually getting up and taking action. Like, it's not time to plan anymore. You have it already in you. You don't need to plan anything anymore. You just need to get up and take action. Ride to victory. Um, yeah. And yeah, actually become the emperor. And the emperor serves by serving. And Nine of Cups is, well, it's also about getting out of your comfort zone, getting up, uh, like stop being in your bubble, in your cozy content, cozy, comfortable bubble. Get up, go out, and do something to change your mindset, to open yourself up more, uh, to let go of your old self and be bolder. Be bold, be courageous, serve others, by being secure in yourself. Um, and you can find that security from grounding your heart, just being in nature, and changing your mindset about things, about how people will react. Yeah, facing your fears basically, and getting out of your comfort zone. That's the main message here. Get out of your comfort zone to be able to change things, to change your mind, to change your mindset. Take some action. Be bold. Yeah, I think that's it. Be bold. It's repeating itself. That means it's what they really want to tell you. Be bold, be courageous. Should we take one more something? Is there something else they want to tell you? Is there something else that this ghost number 3 wants to tell pile 3? Okay, this one and this one. Okay. Yeah, it's about time to manifest something new into your life and gaining some new ideas, business ideas I hear, but also like new security, new finances. For some of you, this could also be that it's not yet the right time, that you need to go through a process of being more courageous and putting yourself more out there before you actually start this new adventure, like, taking baby steps. Like if you have an idea of starting a business, perhaps it's not yet time to start that business, but you can like take baby steps to get there. If this business has anything to do with like connecting with people, you can, as I said before, start with connecting with your friends or relatives, people you already know, and then gain security from that, and then start to connect with your neighbors, people on the street, people you don't know as much, people you meet at random places during work or like school or something like that. Um, yeah, so whatever the idea you have in your head about starting something new, it could also be about moving. It could be almost anything that has to do with security or building something new physically. Like it's kind of telling you to take baby steps in this manifestation, in this dream that you want to achieve. So you can actually build up that great courage inside of your heart to actually then become like the King of Pentacles instead of the Page of Pentacles. Like, yeah, take baby steps in your manifestations. Take baby steps in getting out of your comfort zone to build up your courage, to build up a secure heart, a strong heart, a strong, courageous heart, a strong sense of yourself. Okay, thank you. Thank you, part 3, for listening. This was all about your ghost. Let me put the cards again here. So thank you so much. Please subscribe, comment, and like this video. Bye. Welcome, pile 4. You chose the Amethyst, which is about calming yourself, um, seeing the future, getting visions, connecting to your inner self, and transforming negative energy to positive energy. So let's see who is haunting pile 4. Fire Guardian. Okay. Ignite your passions. And this card will tell you more information about the ghost's appearance or personality. Sandalphon, building the bridge. Your role is to create a connection between heaven, earth, and all the hearts. So this 5 feel like this ghost was really focused on the passions during the lifetime, and we're really able to build bridges between people, between companies, I hear for some reason, between worlds, between countries. Someone with a lot of fire action energy, male energy, but like divine male energy. No, not a toxic one. Okay, let's see. Why they are haunting pile 4. Blessings. Okay, interesting. So they are simply bringing in blessings for you, showering you with blessings. So if you've been seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers like 44, 11, 11, 22, 333, 777, then it might be this ghost trying to tell you that they are there for you and that blessings are on the way, especially if you see 44 or 44, 44 or something similar, 444. So this ghost is here to simply bring you blessings. That's really wonderful. Okay, so I'm getting kind of like a corporate feeling from this ghost. Like someone who would have been like a boss. Maybe not to you, but it could be a boss, a former employer, or this person was like a known boss in a company. I feel like they were quite known by people. Not perhaps exactly famous, but like known in the corporate world, or perhaps even a politician. There's something about traveling between countries that I'm getting from this person. And it could be about sharing their passion, and well, we don't know what that is exactly from these cards, but it could be about building bridges. For some, maybe literally building bridges, but probably for most, it would be about building connections between people and countries here, worlds. Again. Okay, let's move on to the butterfly oracle cards and see what more they can tell us about their life. So we'll take 3 cards. So what can ghost number 4 tell pile number 4 about the life, the ghost's life, so that pile number 4 will know who they are. So give us some information about your life. Relationship dynamics. Okay, that makes sense with building bridges between worlds. You would have to connect people. Hobbies. Okay, he's repeating the same things again, like ignite your passion. Um, okay, but he was really like I'm getting a really male energy boss, like macho guy, maybe even a little bit. Like I'm just seeing like so it's almost like I'm seeing like a mafioso guy with a cigar in his mouth and a big tummy and a black suit on. Like that vibe. That's the vibe I'm getting from him. He might not have looked like that, but that's the vibe I'm getting from him. So it could also be like a grandfather figure or uncle figure, because I'm getting the mafia thing. I don't think he was in the mafia, but maybe for some of you. Parental care. Okay, so it could have been like a father to you, or your father, but maybe I'm not getting like a typical father figure energy from him though. Okay, the parental care threw me off a bit here. Why did we get that card? So these were more like about his job, and this could be about him taking care of parents. This also feels like he was like a father to many. Like he was, because he built so many bridges between worlds, as he wants to put it, between people, cultures, um, worlds, again, countries, I think he might trying to say. Um, I think he was like a father to many people. It could have been your biological father or stepfather. Uh, it could have been your boss. But I think as a boss, he was also, he felt like a father to many. Yeah, I'm getting like a president, again, the mafioso feeling. Like he was an uncle to many, a father to many. Um, I feel like he was a very open person, but and a very humorous person. Laughed a lot. Yes, he laughed a lot, always. But it could also be serious. But yeah, that might have been something that he was known for, his laugh. Okay. Um, so let's move on to the tarot cards and see what his message for you is. Uh, so he's already said that he's here to bring you blessings, but let's see if he has some other message for you. Excuse me. Okay, what message does ghost number 4 have for pile 4? What message does... I was looking at my notes over here, and I saw, I was just like, my eyes focused on the word love. So blessings and love. He's bringing you blessings and love. Let's see what message he has for you. I think it's this way. Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. So we have two cup cards that I feel are connected to each other. It's like reveal your heart, reveal the essence. And the essence of everything is love. So it's almost like, yes, free yourself, reveal the truth, and that is that love is everything. Love is the energy that can free you from your addictions, from your darkness, from your fears, from anything that is holding you back from following your passions. Following your passions, that's what he wants you to ultimately do, to find self-love. Love yourself. Free yourself from your fears, from the darkness within you, around you, and find the truth, what you're really passionate about. You know, there are many cups, many ways to follow, but you really need to go within your heart and find your passion and follow that. That's what he wants to tell you. Follow your passion, but you need to find it in your heart and free yourself first from, he's calling it like the darkness, like fears and limiting beliefs. And you can do that by connecting to your heart. And also, you know, like the amethyst, like the violet flame does, um, transfigurating, transforming negative energy into positive energy, transforming pain into strength or passion, into focus. Yes, he wants you to focus on one passion and just go for it. But also remember to be in your heart. Okay. Is there any last message that this ghost wants to tell you? Any last message that he has for you? Or anything else he wants to remind you of? Oh, that's a lot of cards, but let's see. Let's see if we can create something from it. There was, okay, very, but I see there are some good cards here, so yeah, get your life in order, follow your own heart, take some rest. Yeah, this could also be a bit about resting, um, but also like it's time now to find what you're passionate about. It's like passion again. Um, face your fears. Face your fears again. It's gonna be tough, but it will be more than fabulous. It will be extraordinary. Like, get your life together. Get your shit in order. Focus on that one passion. It is time to do that now. Face your fears and just go for it. Like with an open heart, put your heart like out there. Like bring your essence to other people, and that will bring it all together. It will build bridges, you know, and you will be very happy if you follow your passion. Yes, he's bringing you blessings. He will support you in this endeavor. So go after your passion, and you will find the rainbow. You will find a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow because he's bringing you blessings. He's showering you with blessings. Don't doubt it. There will be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You just need to start walking on the rainbow first, you know. You need to take that first step. And that is to focus and find one passion to follow. And from there you will build bridges. You will gain blessings. A lot, a lot, a lot of blessings. Okay. Thank you Pile 4 for watching and letting me connect with this great man. This was your ghost. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I did. This was a fresh breath. It was interesting. Subscribe, like, and comment. And maybe I'll see you in another video. Goodbye. Have a great day. Welcome, Pile 5. You chose the Golden Healer, the Master Crystal of Healing. Let's see who's haunting pile number 5. Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Interesting. And this next card will tell us more about the ghost's appearance or personality. Seraphiel. Heart of Devotion. Let the cup of your heart be filled through commitment and dedication. So this feels like a woman who was very dedicated to something in her life. She made plans and had a very focused mind, a focused, devoted mind. To me, she feels like a grandmother. Yes. She could be quite stern, I'm getting. But she also had like a warm and open like hug. I'm getting like she might have hugged a lot or like had a special sort of hug that made you feel I'm getting emotional here, like very warm and welcome. She could also have that sternness to her, and she might have snapped sometimes. And perhaps even like yelled or been a bit angry. But she could also laugh about it later, or like have a humorous way about it. Yeah, I'm almost like getting like a babushka feeling here, like a Russian grandmother. Like a very, yeah, it could differ, but like she has that vibe of a Russian grandmother with a big heart, open arms, and a big hug. Like there's a warmth coming from her, but she could also be stern and very focused and devoted to whatever she set her mind on. And maybe we'll get some more information on what that was. But let's see, why is she haunting you? Protection. Oh, she wants to give you protection. She wants to be around you to protect you from bad energies, from bad spirits. I think she's the perfect fit for that. She feels like a very protective grandmother, actually. Like she could handle anything. Like she's showing me like using a broom to like sweep things away or like hit things, you know. um, like she's sweeping away the bad energies. She's hitting the bad energy away with a broom. Okay, she's lovely. But also, I need to say it again, very stern, very focused and secure. Like she feels very safe. And I think people really respected her because she had that balance between being stern and uh, warm-hearted. Yeah, she gained respect like that. And I don't think many people messed with her. And I think she's a very fitting, perfect fit for giving you protection. So let's find out a little bit more about her life through the Butterfly Oracle deck. So we'll take 3 cards. So what does ghost number 5 want to tell us about their life? What does ghost number 5 want? So that you'll know who this is, but maybe you already do, but get some more confirmation. I feel like these cards don't really want to come out, so I'm not sure what that is about right now. Feels a bit hard to shuffle for some reason. It was not like this with the other piles. Okay, yeah, I feel like... What is she trying to tell us? Okay, what does this grandmother ghost want to tell us about her life? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's start with this one. Finances, parental care, and hobbies. Okay, this is so interesting. You're pile number 5, and all of these cards have come up multiple times in the other piles, so that's really interesting. Okay, so finances. She felt like she had like good finances. Maybe she took care of finances. It could have been about her work, or she was very stern about her finances. But I'm also getting something about flowering, like she had been generous, I think. Like she was a generous person. Parental care. She feels like a grandmother. She's showing me that she took care of children. I think she's referring to her grandchildren. So you could have been spending a lot of time with her, almost to the point that she felt like a parent. Okay, and hobbies. So she really enjoyed her hobbies, was focused on hobbies. Um, maybe I'm getting that she had a lot of hobbies, that she was quite all over the place actually. Like I see her like traveling to different places. Maybe that was a hobby, traveling, but also like attending different classes or events that could be like actually quite different from each other perhaps. So let's get into the tarot cards then. Let's see what message she has for you. What message your ghost has for you. Okay. What message does this ghost have for pile number 5? What message does ghost number 5 have for pile number 5? Hold on. I think so. Okay. She didn't want to uh, shuffle the deck that much. So let's see what cards we'll get. Okay. Oh my God. Wow. Message here. Let's see. Why is the Ten of Pentacles reversed? Yes. Um, she feels like you're lacking a partner. You're lacking friends, commitment, dedication, um, perhaps even work, or so, like a work you enjoy or hobby you enjoy. Some kind of, I'm getting commitment, but I'm trying to say connection. Yeah, she wants you to find a group to connect with, to enjoy your hobby or your work with, preferably your hobby. And then she wants you also to find someone to spend your life with, like a significant other, a partner, and really just be open to new ideas, new communication. Yeah, again, it's like she wants you to connect and communicate with people. She feels like it's time to start a family. And you do that by connecting with people. That's how you find your partner if you don't already have a partner. And if you have a partner, she's telling you to find friends and also to like get engaged or married or like deepen that relationship that you already have. Yeah, she feels like your life is a bit incomplete. She wants you to start a family. And if you already have a family and if you're already married and all of that, then she's just telling you that that is absolutely great. And focus on that and um, like really put your mind to it, like devote your heart to your family and your connections also. Like she wants you to communicate more honestly, openly, spontaneously even. Uh, oh, she is telling me that she wants you to write, perhaps even talk in front of people, like share your ideas somehow, share what you've been through, share your viewpoint, perhaps on family or something about your work, like share your thoughts. And she also wants you to find your tribe, like a group of people to build something with, to help you build a future for yourself, to help you build your family, perhaps, or like even a company, or like finding um, work connections, so like just friends at work. She wants you to enjoy your work and enjoy your hobbies, and like actually maybe if you don't have a hobby that it's like physical, I think she wants you to do that, like something physical, something that makes you something that uh, like a hobby that you're building something in, like a very physical hobby, not like a health related hobby or like exercise hobby. It could also be that, but I think she's more like actually like building something, like try to find a hobby like that where you're building something, whether you're creating something physical, and just be open to new ideas, new input, and share your thoughts. And find a partner. Start a family. Okay, let's see if she has anything else to say. Does pile does ghost number 5 have anything else to say to pile number 5? What does this babushka have to tell you? Okay. Okay, so okay. Mhm. Oh my. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, this was somehow out of the blue. Like she's telling you to, she's saying that you don't even have, you've already made up your mind. You don't have a choice. You need to change and become more like the emperor. The emperor is like the divine masculine inside of you. Become more stern. That's actually what she's saying. I'm sorry. Yeah, more stern like her, like the shield maiden. She's protecting you, but you need to also be able to protect yourself. You can do that by becoming the emperor within. Like, oh, she's telling me to like, you need to have like, be stern with yourself in a way that, make plans and focus. Um, um, okay, hold on. Yes, make plans, write down plans, and make yourself follow those plans. You need to be stern about that. Like, don't give up. Follow those plans, follow those steps. Focus. Put your heart into it. Commit to it. And yeah, she's offering you protection at the moment, but you, as I said, you need to be able to protect yourself as well. And she thinks you can do that by being more in your divine masculine, by have having more self-discipline. Yes, that's what she's trying to tell you. Have more self-discipline. And the emperor is also like the head of the household. So she's also telling you again to be more in that energy of the man of the house. So I don't know if you're male who's watching this or female, but she wants you to be more of a protector, of a provider, of an emperor. Be your own emperor and also being the emperor of your home, your house. Oh my God. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this reading. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed meeting your ghost. So please subscribe, like and comment on this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye. Welcome, Pile 6. You chose the Lepidolit, which is a stone of peace. Let's find out who's haunting Pile 6. High Priest. Interesting. Intend and create. And this card will tell us a little bit more about the ghost's appearance or personality. Faith. Moving mountains. Trust in your ability to create miracles. The impossible is becoming possible. Very interesting. Well, first of all, I'm noticing that they both have darker skin. So this could be the same person, but it could also be a couple, because the Fate angel is kind of a female counterpart, and we have the High Priest. Okay, it's probably a couple, yes. I'm not getting that much at the moment. Intend and create. Trust your ability to create miracles. There's about creativity here and creation. So there is a couple. I'm almost getting like a mother and father figure. It could also be like on the next level, or for a level back, or how you want it. So like a grandfather and grandmother. Yes. Okay, let's see, why are they haunting you? Spiritual practice. Interesting. So they might want you to, I'm getting like ancestral practice, like a ritual about ancestors. So like honoring ancestors. Like creating an altar for them, visiting their graves, lighting candles for them, creating some kind of practice for yourself, like on a quite a regular basis. Like I'm getting like once a month to remember them, or to remember like all of your dead relatives. So I'm getting that for some of you this could be like a mother or father. For some of you this is more like a grandmother and grandfather. But someone who's very supportive of your creativity. And perhaps they were also very creative when they lived. Um, like she's wearing a lot of jewelry, so she might have been created jewelry, that's a hard word, when she was alive. And the man is also wearing some jewelry, but not as much, so he could have been involved with that as well. But I feel like they both had a strong faith, a strong belief, a strong spirituality, like a spiritual practice, spiritual belief, maybe even like religion. But since it's the high priest, it might have been more like, maybe not like traditional, in a traditional sense, more like Well, it could have been traditional for some. Yeah, why not? Like, could have even been a priest, perhaps. Uh, just grandfather or father figure. They both they were both very faithful, or like to each other, yes. But also like had a lot of faith in the universe or the gods that they believed in. Yeah, I'm getting like they had like this faith of everything will be taken care of. Like what you put out there, you get back. Hmm. Okay, so they're here to remind you to have a spiritual practice, that's important, especially related to ancestors. Okay. So they were strong in their faith and creative people. So let's find out a little bit more about their lives from the Butterfly Oracle deck. What, okay, does ghost number 6 want us to tell? Okay, now, I'm sorry, that went wrong. What does ghost number 6 want to tell pile number 6 about the ghost's life? Something that will help pile 6 to know who this is about, to know who they were when they lived. Okay. So we already have relationship dynamics. That could mean that they were good at connecting with people and they had a lot of friends, family, or siblings, a lot of children perhaps, or siblings. That's something, yeah, about a feeling like this is about family, yeah, relationship dynamics. And then we have parental care and we have hobbies. Oh my God. This might be the exact same cards that we got in pile 5. It's like they've been repeating themselves almost in every pile. So, okay, so they were focused on their hobbies. Um, Parental care. Again, I was feeling like they were your mother and father. They could also be grandfather or grandmother. They were like a parent to you. This could also mean that they were taking care of their parents, or that they um, felt like parents to you somehow, or to people around them. But for this, I feel like they are a couple and they have that parental energy. And they were focused on their hobbies. We got that already, that they were creative. Okay, so let's move on to the tarot cards. So what message does Ghost 6 have to Pile 6? What message do this couple, this ghost couple, have for you, Pile 6? What message do they have for you, Pile 6? Okay, I feel like that card. Okay. Okay. Want me to shuffle a bit more. Let's see. Okay, I think that's enough. And I'm gonna show you the back. And that's 10 of Wands. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, so 10 of Wands. is about taking on too much, almost like feeling a bit burned out. Okay, so okay, well, they're essentially telling you to find balance, especially when it comes to your security. Because there's a lack of security, but you can find that through faith. And by asking them for help through a spiritual practice. Yes. What am I getting here? So, finding balance through your fate, asking for help. Like, it depends on what you believe in, what your fate is, but like going to a church or then going directly to the spiritual beings you believe in for help, to get inspired on how to find balance and security within your life, and especially with money, and like having a good health, good food, a secure home. So why is this victory card here? They're all moving towards the middle here. So get yourself centered, balanced. Find inner peace. So the Eight of Cups. Yeah, in order for you to find your fate again, or to strengthen your faith, and to find that balance and centered self, you need to leave some emotions behind. It's like doing things over, emptying your cups so that you can start again. Maybe there's too much clutter somehow, either around you or inside of you. Yeah, like you're carrying too much right now. You're carrying too much. You need to get rid of something as to be able to start again. I'm still not sure why the victory card is there. Let's ask about that. Why is the victory card here? What are they trying to tell you? What clarification for the victory card? Thank you. Okay. Knight of Swords reversed. So this is about not getting into arguments, really. Like keeping the peace within yourself, like victory over yourself, victory over your own energy, keeping your own energy in check, not letting it become toxic or hateful, or even like also towards yourself. I feel like they want you to go back to your faith, fall back on your faith and your belief in yourself, trust in your ability to create miracles. And the impossible is becoming possible. So you're getting yourself out of that miserable feeling that these two cards might represent. Yes, you need to find balance within yourself. Center yourself. Take back your own energy and like center your energy. Focus it and hold it back in a way so that you don't carry too much. Like, it's almost like energy protection in a way, like don't take on everybody else's energy. Like, I'm getting the feeling like my mind is all over the place. And like my energy is all over the place. I'm like feeling it's hard to focus and to like my energy is like going out into all kinds of directions. You need to like solidify your aura and actually like cleanse your aura and solidify it and make it stronger so that you don't send it out everywhere. So you don't have like parts of yourself all over the place. Like bring it back to the center, which is you. So center yourself, center your aura, like bring it all back to you. Okay, let's see if they have something else they want to share with you. Another message, anything they want to tell you. So what does this ghost couple want to tell pile number 6? Any last words? Any last words from this ghost couple? Pursue your passion. Work on controlling your energy, on controlling your passion. Be positive. Focus on the positive things in life. Focus on self-care and home life. Like be strong in yourself. Stand strong within yourself. Create a strong energy, a strong aura. Be creative. You can. Okay. I'm getting that you might have too many creative projects going on right now. And that's damaging you energetically. So you need to as I said, you need to focus more. Like not focus more, like not to get rid of those projects, but decide like just 3 projects or just one. Like create like, okay, I don't know. Like they haven't come through like something about planning or something like that. So I'm not really sure what they're trying to tell you here. I'm just getting the feeling that you have too much right now. You need to solidify yourself, your energy, your aura, so that it's not all over the place. Okay, is there anything else they want to tell you? Okay. It's the same again. But this is more like the emotional side. Like, get your emotions in check here as well. Get your energy in check, get your emotions in check. It's like all about centering yourself. And I think that bringing me back to you will get that through having a daily spiritual practice like meditation. Maybe it's as simple as that you need to meditate a bit more, and they'd like to join you while you meditate to help you center, to help you focus your energy, to help you ground your energy, to help you bring back your energy and solidify it, to help you make yourself stronger within yourself, with your essence, with your energy. Um, yes, so meditation, a spiritual practice, a daily spiritual practice, will help you center yourself, balance yourself, so that you're not all over the place. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But I think that was all from your ghosts. Thank you so much, pile number 6, for listening to this reading. I hope it gave you some clarity on who's haunting you and what they want to tell you. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. Have a great day. Bye.